Hey everybody, it's Mitch, and welcome to my next video. Today we have got another Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 video for you. And today we're going to be taking a closer look at the Blackguard. Specifically, we are going to be looking at Ex-Paladin Blackguards and how they function, because it's a very interesting and somewhat unique mechanic that they have going on. So basically, Blackguards have an interesting, not even quite class feature. It's more of just a function within the class that works specifically with those with levels in Paladin, which of course, unless you're using a variant Paladin from the Unearthed Arcana, would be an Ex-Paladin, because one of the requirements to be a Blackguard is evil, which just doesn't work with your normal Paladin. Excuse me. So how Ex-Paladins work. Well, basically, how it's going to work with these Ex-Paladin or Fallen Paladin is for every level of Paladin or Ex-Paladin you have, you're going to gain benefits, and it's actually every other level. So the odd levels actually matter. So at first, if you have 1 or 2 levels, you're going to gain the ability to smite good 1 extra time per day. It's kind of nice. 3 or 4, you're also going to gain the lay on hands ability. At 5 or 6, you're going to gain an extra point of sneak attack, plus an extra use of smite good. 7 or 8, you're going to gain a fiendish servant. Basically, you are going to or you're going to, not a fiendish service, you're going to gain fiendish summoning. So you're going to be able to cast summon monster 1 once a day with the fiendish subtype. Your caster level, though, is double your Blackguard level, which is nice, and at epic levels can be absolutely broken, but it's still only summon monster 1, and I'm not really sure how useful having a crazy high caster level for that particular spell is, but I mean, okay. Of course, at 10th level, you get an undead companion, which is nice. Basically, you get a medium-sized skeleton or zombie, your choice, that is going to also be unturnable and gain all the benefits that the Blackguard's fiendish companion normally gets, or fiendish servant normally gets. That's what it's called. So yeah, kind of nice to have that extra little companion going around. Kind of cool. And now for the final one. At 11 levels or more, you gain a special ability. And this is of Paladin or more. And this is something you don't actually have to have any levels of Blackguard to do. Basically, what you can do if you have 11 levels or more of Paladin, you can trade in those levels for Blackguard levels, and just instantly lose all those Paladin levels and gain Blackguard levels. So, for instance, at 11th level, say you're just some 11th level Paladin, your evil alignment, and you meet all the requirements to become a Blackguard. You can just say, you know what, I want to be a Blackguard now, and suddenly you have all 10, and if you want, you can just have all 10 class levels of Blackguard right then and there. You're going to lose 9 of your 10 levels of Paladin in exchange, but that's going to be good for you because you've already lost like most of the benefits from those levels of Paladin. However, you're not going to gain too many of the Ex-Paladin abilities for them. Like they're not going to gain like the lay on hands or the sneak attack or all that fun stuff. They're not going to gain any of that if you do that and just have 1 level. The book has it at 5th level, but you can do it as early as 11th and suddenly just have 1 level of Paladin. The interesting thing about doing that with a single level of Paladin, the book does mention 15th, partially because that's the earliest you could get in, but theoretically you could do it at first and only have 1 level of Paladin and really make it so that you only actually have 1 level of base class, which that's actually a bit of a DM call on that one, because there is a little bit of cheese with that, especially seeing as the book does specifically say does reference for a 15th level, and 5 levels of base class is generally the minimum that you have to have in order to start being in any prestige class. Like, the only way you can have less than 5 levels of base class levels is by being like 4th level or lower. So yeah, it's kind of or I guess with racial stuff too, but yeah, even then you're still looking at 5 levels. You have to have at least ECL 5 before you can enter any prestige classes. This theoretically can be a way to break that, though. I'm not sure how useful that would be to do something like that, but potentially quite good. Especially seeing as you'd immediately gain access to the 4th level spells, and at only 11th level, that's pretty solid for someone with a good base attack bonus. So yeah, yeah, that's kind of how it works for the most part. It's complicated though. Yeah, I think if I tried to explain it any further, I'd just confuse it even more, though. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I always love hearing from you. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel for more D&D 3.5 content. That really helps me out. And ring that notification bell so you never miss out on a video. Anyways, as always, I'm Mitch, and I'll be seeing you